This was the cause for the Bitcoin crash, guys, and is there more danger ahead? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys, wherever you are in this beautiful world, whenever you're watching this video. Welcome to the Bitcoin family channel. For the newcomers, my name is Didi. In today's video, I have 3 epic news items, I have 4 amazing charts, I have 1 amazing inspirational quote. Let's quickly jump into the news first. I have a very busy day with my family and friends, so let's check the news. Bam! First news, guys, comes from Abu Dhabi. The Abu Dhabi airport, you know, the home base of Emirates, just announced they are going to accept Bitcoin at their airport, probably at their stores, probably to book Emirates flights. Everything in Abu Dhabi, you will be able to pay with Bitcoin. So the United Arab Emirates are accepting Bitcoin. They are going wild on Bitcoin. All those rich oil cards, all of those people over there want their piece in Bitcoin. And they don't want to buy Bitcoin. They want to receive Bitcoin. From who? From you. How do they do that? By starting to accept Bitcoin for all their services in Abu Dhabi airport, for example. Millions of travelers each year pass that airport will be able to use Bitcoin, and by that they don't need to buy Bitcoin, by that they earn Bitcoins. That is what all of you should be starting to think about as well. You don't only buy Bitcoin, you figure out how you can earn Bitcoin. By spending your time towards something that will give you Bitcoins back. Then you don't need to buy, then you don't need to take loans, then you don't need to need leverage and get liquidated like last weekend. So you need to figure out how to earn Bitcoins aside of buying Bitcoins. Maybe you should open an airport and accept Bitcoins, or something smaller if you have not that capital yet. Now let's jump into the second news item. Bam! The second news item comes from the banks, guys. The $8 trillion big Morgan Stanley, who was always a little bit against Bitcoin, just announced they will remove all restrictions to their customers, even to their employees, of owning Bitcoin. So an $8 trillion company announcing, after being against something like Bitcoin for years, hey guys, pretty safe play, you are allowed to do whatever you want with Bitcoin if you're our client. You can even invest into Bitcoin if you use our services, our custodial OTC desk or custodial whatever way of buying it. I would not buy that way. I would keep my Bitcoins non-custodial. I would buy them in a non-KYC way. But for all those people that feel safe with the banks, that trust all those banks, that created all those shitcoins that made you poor, if you still trust those people, be my guest, buy through that banking app. Even Morgan Stanley now announcing that. Only Europe, like Europe is still a little bit behind. Like Europe is a little bit like this retarded brother of the big people out there that do accept and understand Bitcoin, like the United States and like Asia and you like Oceania and like Africa, all of those countries, like the whole South America, they all jump onto Bitcoin. Only Europe is like, I don't understand Bitcoin, you know. I'm afraid, like, if you live in Europe, please move, please move. That's the only solution, because you will get more poor if you stay there. Why? Because that's the plan, to keep you poor, to get all the cheap people in that work for even less than you, make you jobless, make you like depend on a universal basic income, and then just scratch where you can to have a little bit of bread on the table for your children. You don't want that future. You want to move to a country where the quality of life is high, where your capital is allowed to work for you, not like restricted by taxes, etc. That is where you want to live. For example, Thailand, for example, maybe even Australia. I don't know if Australia is the best example, but in Africa, many possibilities. Asia, many possibilities. Choose one of these destinations if you want your capital to be free, disconnected from state control, and able to work for you while you enjoy life. Don't do this in Europe. You can see in all the news I'm sharing every day, all over the world, Bitcoin adoption aside of Europe. Europe is still like, they are lucky, like brain freeze, okay? So that was the second news item. The third news item, I'm gonna talk about what caused this huge mass liquidation. $19 billion liquidated in the last weekend on the 10th of October. What was the cause? The cause was a filthy play of a market maker slash Binance, in my honest opinion, as when that small market crash happened because of Trump, you know, the normal stocks, etc., crypto started to react on that. And what happened is a shitload of people got liquidated. Why? because they couldn't access their Binance account anymore. They couldn't end trades, they couldn't end longs, shorts, they couldn't do anything. Even the market makers, their API keys that normally have their connection to Binance was disrupted. So even the market makers couldn't do anything. They were not like withdrawing their liquidity, they were just not having access to pump their liquidity onto Binance. And that combination of a shitload of funds from one market maker moving to the Binance hot wallet, crashing that market, and not giving the clients access to defend their portfolio, that caused an even bigger crash. You know which exchange didn't have any issues? Zero issues? Bybit. The exchange I always talk about. Zero issues. Even my trading algorithm that could also have been liquidated because of these fall plays that were happening, no issues there. They made a shitload of profit for all the people that are running that bot. Why? Because Bybit is one exchange that really does what it says and says what it does. So if you want to sign up to Bybit because Binance just liquidated you, use my link down below. This is a honest exchange. If you use my link, you get a special bonus, you get into my Bitcoin family team, etc. You become part of the family. Use the link down below to sign up to Bybit and claim up to 30,000 US dollar with your first deposit, guys. That's free money to grab if you're smart. Go there and sign up. That was the cause, in my opinion, for this crash. Fall play. And there was one person that knew about that. You know, that wallet that like deposited and made like 190 million in a short. He knew what was gonna happen. And that is also another reason or another proof for me that there was fall in play. It was not a honest play move. This was top of the bill market manipulation, I believe, by Binance. I don't know why they are doing it. I can't understand why they're doing it, but this was not correct in my honest opinion. Let me know your opinion down below. Do you think it was Binance or do you think it was something else? Because please understand, these liquidation levels, they have all been hit. All those people that were going long, they were all liquidated because the price went short. And you know where the next liquidation level is? I'm going to show you this exactly on the chart, because that is exactly where the price will go to. And we can see already funds flowing back into Binance to create that next pump into that level. Let's jump into the charts and show you where it is. Bam! The first chart for today, guys, of course, the 4-hour chart. Like we always start with the 4-hour chart. Like, wow, check that crash. That crash went all the way to that lowest point. The lowest point, guys, was $101,045.90. That was the lowest point. That's a mass liquidation massacre, guys. It's like murdering a lot of people when it comes to finance. Yeah, we bounced back very quickly. We found support, I believe, on this green line that I drew there around 114,000 US dollar at the end. 112,000, sorry. That's where we stayed above quickly after that crash. That's very positive. Running into the resistance now at 114, 115,000. That's that other green line on my chart. We need to break that again to get back to 118 and then 121. But I believe something is happening on the back that will make this come true again, as I see a lot of liquidity flowing into Binance hot wallets again and other wallets. So I think there is a push about to happen, and that will get us back on track when it comes to the short-term movement that we were in, the upward movement. If we zoom out to the weekly chart, we can see that this candle closed down below that green line. And I told you last week, if this candle is going to close down below that green line, that is not positive for the bull market. It's like bearish. But there is one massive but. That one massive but is, look at that large wick. This red candle has a huge body. The body is smaller than the previous green candle, but that wick is insane long. And that wick means a lot of people are buying up those Bitcoins. Like the buying pressure is insane, which gives me a positive indicator that we could again go above that 120K level. If this candle will close in 6 days and 20 hours, doesn't close above that green line, we are in trouble with Bitcoin, in my opinion. In my opinion, then I'm going to reasset the markets, reasset all my strategies, and I'm going to be very clear and very transparent on what I think is going to happen then after that. But this one takes another 6 days for us to move above that 120K level and close above it. This is very important, guys. We only closed one candle above that resistance, the second one down below it. Huge wick, positive, but we need to get above that line very quickly again, guys. Now, as you know, the Didi AI app went live last week. This is the web version of that. You can see there's a lot of possibilities. The crypto course, the community, the BAM token, Bicycle Top, the NFTs, trading signals, price checker, whale tracker, all of this, technical analyze, portfolio, Didi chat. You can chat with me 24/7 if you want. Market heat map, sentiment analyze, support, resistance, trend, bull market top indicators. You know, this one is very cool for you all to use. If you just sign up to the app, you can use it. You can see the 2-year MA multiplier, the 3-month analyze ratio. All of these are cool at the moment. The moment they turn hot, we are exiting the market. These indicators, 30 of them, tell us that the bull market ends, yes or no. Very simple. All of that in this new app, guys. Gamification, yes. You want to beat the best high scores. You want to beat Stegen, Wouter at the moment. Yeah. Then you should be good at Tetris. You should be good at Bitcoin Pac-Man. You should be good at crypto trivia. You should be good at crypto slots. And you should be good at demo trading, where you can play around and put trades in and see how your trades perform. So I made 2 trades now in my demo account. You all get a $1 million account to start. So, okay, I made $150,000 profit with those trades, which is really positive. I closed this one. If I close this one now, it's very positive. I opened at 110,000. You can see over here. That's when I open the trade. Now, if I click close now, just to show you how it works, I close it, bam, I made profit. I had 3 trades in profit, so I'm doing well. If you are succeeding in demo trading, then you can sign up also to Bybit and start to trade for real. Now, let's jump into some other charts. 3 more charts over here. And by the way, we had 1,000 new registrations in the first 48 hours of the app, so it can take a little bit before you get access, like 24 hours in total that you get access, but you will get access, so don't start to message too much, don't try again, you will get access to the app. It's just that a shitload of people came that we didn't expect that it was going to be that big, guys. Now, really positive, of course. This chart shows you where the liquidity is. This is the downside liquidity that was swept. This is what we all took out. Bam. All of those people lost their money, bam, liquidations. Now, the next liquidity level is there, 125 to 130,000 US dollar. Where do you think that the price will go? All of these liquidation heat maps are very important for you to understand as we are hunting those levels. We hunted this level, that got wiped out. Now we need to go to the next level back, 125 to 30K, to again sweep some other liquidity. You can also see it more clearly on this chart. Look, this is a huge amount of liquidity. And we are back at 115 again. This small run of 15K is the same as a 15K dump. We can make a 15K pump and liquidate everyone between 125 and 130. That's going to make a shitload of swipes in this market. And we'll clean the market up before we can go into that last run to 140, 50, 160,000 US dollar top, in my opinion, towards November, October, November, December. One of these months, we will see a bull market top. And then we will get a bear market, guys. Here you can see that also it is, of course, a crash. But if you zoom out, this one found on Twitter, the account of Hexa Trades. If you zoom out, you can see that it was just a simple retest of the 50 simple moving average. And that happens more often during a bull market. We did it over there in September 2023. We had a retest over there in September 2024, we had a retest over there in May 2025, and we now did a retest again somewhere now in October 2026. So this line appears to be a very important line. Keep your eyes on the 50 simple moving average during this bull market, and you will know where to scoop up those cheap Bitcoins again, guys. But as you can see, this area is the hard area of resistance. You really need to make a pump up to 135 to 140K to get out of this sideways resistance support area, guys. This is a very strong area. We need to break out tremendously to become more positive and bullish. Then we have this chart, guys. This is the Bitcoin golden cross. I found this also on Twitter. I don't know which Twitter account. It's the logo you can see on the bottom. Sorry if you know which one it is. Please comment it down below. Here, this is the logo, MC. He's saying, hey, please be aware, we had a golden cross. And often we retest that line after the golden cross. Golden cross. Now we had that golden cross here as well. And now we have a bullish retest of that line. Does it mean from here we can now take off and make that last pump to 160 to 180? He even believes to 300,000 US dollar. I think 160 max. But I do understand this chart, this area is always a very important area, and we should be staying above it. And then again, bam, make that last beautiful move. If I start to think different, I will honestly tell you, at the moment, I'm still in for this bull cycle, all the way to 160,000 US dollar per Bitcoin towards the end. When the indicators start to flash, for example, on my app, the Didi AI app, if you want to go to that didiai.app, indicator package, 30 indicators signaling yes, end of the bull or not end of the bull. If those start to flash, I will tell you this is the end of the bull. And that were all the charts for today, guys. Let's jump into the next part. Use my special link down below here to sign up to Bybit and claim your amazing bonus up to 30,000 US dollar. You will receive $30 for just signing up. Use my link down below and click it now. I hope you really enjoyed those charts, guys. Yes, a short term, a shitload of volatility, amazing for the traders. Volatility makes it possible for us to make money. Also, my trading algorithm made a shitload of Bitcoins. Why? Because we need a volatile market. The market needs to move for us to make profit. That's a trader one. Investor, why the fuck are you all sending me those direct messages with those questions? Didi, is the market going to crash to zero? Didi, I'm going to die. Didi, should I sell everything? If you're an investor, you're in it from the long term. Don't disturb me on the short term movements because you went into Bitcoin for 4 years or 8 years or even 12 years to protect your capital against inflation. Don't freak out on these short term moves. Zoom out. Keep dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin. Keep stacking sats instead of euros. Euros make you poor, sats make you rich. Even better, euros decrease your purchasing power, sats and Bitcoins increase your purchasing power. Whatever happens in the short term, long term, the Bitcoin price each and every 4 years is higher than the 4 years before that you bought it. An investor zooms out, looks at the bigger picture and understands that volatile market doesn't matter. My money is being stacked over there because it will increase my purchasing power in the next 4, 8, 12 years. All those others that are freaking out and sending me DMs, is it going to happen? You don't believe in Bitcoin. Get out. If you don't believe in Bitcoin, you should not be investing in Bitcoin. Go back to your fiat shitcoin. Go save in euros or dollars. If you believe that more than Bitcoin, please don't be in this industry. You should be believing in Bitcoin as you are believing in gold, as you believe in your filthy fake euro. That belief you should have in Bitcoin. That is when you can stay into Bitcoin without any worries, without any issues in your head, without any voices battling about, oh, it's gonna die. It's not gonna die. Each and every president is owning Bitcoin. This is going to be the world reserve currency of the future. It's the gold of the 21st century, the digital gold. It's not going to die. They are fooling you to get your Bitcoins because they don't want you to have Bitcoin. They want to have Bitcoin. And as long as you don't understand that and believe that, Bitcoin is not the right industry for you. That were all the charts, guys. Happy news. Now let's jump into the inspirational quote and end the video for today. Bam. The inspirational quote for today, guys, it's a long one. I hope I memorized it really well, but please be who you are, say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter, they don't mind. Think about that. Think about that. You're always acting because you think you need to do good for that person, for your wife, for your brother, for your sister, for your friends, for your neighbor. Those who matter, they don't mind. And those that don't matter, they do mind. So you need to make a very big distinguish between that. Don't give a fuck about them, don't give a fuck about them, give a fuck about yourself. You matter. All those opinions don't matter. It is what you want to achieve in life, your goals. You need to set them, not those people around you. You don't need to have their verification that you're allowed to reach your goals. Not your dad, not your mom, not your school, not your government, not your church. Nobody has anything to say about your reachable goals. You determine yourself which goals you want to reach, how you're going to reach them, and then you start to believe in it and you just reach them. All those opinions all those naysayers, all those negative people that keep pulling you back into that retarded life that we call our hamster wheel life, running 40 hours a week for like 2,000 euros or 2,500 euros a month, hopefully being able to pay the bills, hopefully to go 2 times a year on holiday with your kids, hopefully all that life does not matter. It matters even less than all those opinions of all those people, because they don't know, they are afraid. Follow those people that do understand. Follow those people that did change. Follow those people that are successful. Surround you with those people. Yes, sayers. People that do grab life by the balls, the bull by the horn. Those people did something correct. And they were always in the same position before that you are now. Surrounded by naysayers, surrounded by people that, no, choose security. No, don't do that. Oh, no, that's impossible. You can't reach that goal. You can't make $10,000, $100,000, $1 million per month. If you surround yourself with those people, you stay like that. Start to invest your time with those people over there that do understand how life works. And then you will slowly flow and grow into that same mindset with the help of your new friends that push you, that even pick you up when you fall really deep on your first or second or third try. They will pick you up and they say, come on, keep running. They won't be like those old friends that will say, I told you so. Yeah, I told you so. And they will kick you and they kick you again. And I told you so. You need other friends. You need other surroundings. You need yes sayers, no sayers. You need positive energy. And that is what you need to make all your dreams come true. Not just that. And you know who determines if that happens, yes or no? You. It's just you. You determine if you say yes, if you grab the bull by the horns of life by the balls, or start to grab the airplane steering wheel and fly in the direction you want to fly. You. It's just you. It's nobody else. Don't come with all those excuses and, yeah, but dad, and my family, and all this, and all my school, or my work. Fuck it. It's you. You. They are influencing your opinion. You don't even stay true to your own opinion, your own norms, and all your own values. The moment you stay true to your dreams, your values, your norms, go for it with 1,000% for all your passions, you will succeed. You will wave goodbye to the naysayers. They will be looking like you, like drooling, like, oh, he did it. And then maybe you become very inspirational and you lead by example for all those people that don't dare to do it the same. And maybe they will then join you and do the same. And maybe by that your next generation will even have a way better future than you think they will have at the moment. You need to lead by example, especially when you have children, because you don't want your kids to become the same product that you even don't like yourself. Simple like that. That's the inspirational quote for today, guys. I hope you really enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy the video, give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, leave a comment. What do you think about the news? What do you think about the charts? What do you think about the inspirational quote for today? Thank you for watching. I wish you an amazing Monday, an amazing week. I will make only 3 videos this week. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, I'm zooming out on the market, zooming out on the influencing thing, and zooming in on life. I will do epic stuff with my family that is visiting me over here, trying to brainwash them into changing their life as well. Now, let me know what you would do and tell my nephews to get them out of the Netherlands and into Thailand. Thank you for watching. Bam.